All right, I want to address the great, what I'm calling Rachel Maddow panic of 2024. I am getting a lot of direct messages, emails, frantic people asking me if I have watched the segment, if I've heard about it, what are we going to do? And I am referring, of course, to her segment about the 70 or so election-denying Republican election officials who live in swing states who are, people are worried are going to interfere with the election or refuse to certify votes in critical counties. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have cable, so I haven't watched the segment, but I have read some discussions and some analysis and some deeper dives into the story behind it, because this comes out of a Rolling Stone story. And it seems like what happened is that Rolling Stone and then Rachel Maddow took a look at the social media accounts of about 70 election officials who are Republicans again, and found that they were posting really out there election denial stuff on their social media accounts. And the takeaway is that they're going to refuse to certify, and as a result, we're going to lose. And the response from people who were last week exuberant over where we were and how great everything was, and Kamala Harris, was this incredible deflation. But I don't think that's merited, so let me put your mind at ease. First of all, the story does not prove any kind of conspiracy between these 70 election officials. They're not working together to steal the election. All the story did was find that they were posting election denial content on their social media. And it inferred from that that they were all going to try to refuse to certify. Unlikely that all 70 of them are going to do that or are in a position to single-handedly block certification, because most of these people work in boards. They're part of a group. Some of them are also subordinates. They don't have the power to do that. But even, let's say, should some of them do it, the thing that the article does mention very much in passing, but nobody is focusing on, is the fact that this is not a novel threat for us. Since 2020, there have been 25 instances where Republican election officials have refused to certify election results. In every single case, these election officials have been taken to court. And in all 25 cases, they have lost. And in the end, they have certified. They have been forced to by judges. There is not a single instance where they have succeeded. What can we infer from that? That the likelihood is very strong that should someone try to do this in the November election, they will immediately be taken to court by the Kamala Harris team, who, by the way, has been preparing for this with the best lawyers in the country since before she was the candidate, since way back when Biden has been planning for this for years. Our side is not, as my friend Robert Hubble likes to say, we're not potted plants. We're not sitting here victims of shenanigans on the other side and unable to do anything to defend ourselves. We have the smartest people in politics working on our side, and they are preparing. So what I want to ask you guys to do with this and every other story we are going to get between now and November that is going to send you into a panic, same thing with the polls, when the polls send you into a panic, or when the pundits start saying, oh, I don't know, Kamala Harris is probably going to lose, block your ears and do the work. What we can control is what we do today. And what we are going to do today is do the work. We are going to write the letters, send the postcards, make the phone calls, register the voters, check our own voter registration if we live in a swing state every goddamn week, and make sure we are preparing to win this election. And what I keep telling people is one of the surest ways to make sure that none of these election officials can be a problem is to ensure that we win, not just in a marginal win, but in a landslide. And y'all, we can absolutely do that. We have got the numbers. We have got the enthusiasm. Trump is imploding in every single public appearance he's making. J.D. Vance is a disaster. Our candidates are fantastic. We need to go out, get prepared for this election, and then tell everyone we know to bring 4 friends, go to the polls, vote up and down, and we're going to win. Just write it on a piece of paper and stick it on your mirror. We're going to win. Fear is not my friend. Action is my friend. And hope is not a feeling. Hope is an action. So no matter how we feel, hopeless, hopeful, jubilant, scared, we're gonna do the work. Trust, take action, have faith, and experience the joy of this moment. It's great. Don't let anyone take it away from you. We've got this, okay? Tell a friend.